Hello everyone, I'm Tennesha Wood and I'm a dating coach and host of the podcast Dating, Relationships, and Love. I am here in my living room, as I'm sure most of you are, as we're social distancing and quarantining and really getting used to a new way of life during this pandemic. But the good news is right now, I think we're also experiencing a pandemic because everybody is online and a lot of people are looking to meet somebody right now. In fact, in the last couple weeks since quarantines have been in place, Bumble has seen a 20% jump in the amount of messages that are being sent, and also a 20% jump in the use of their video feature. So that means that right now there's a lot of people online and the pool is huge. So today I want to give you 5 tips to date while distancing. The first tip, number 1, is to be open. So we all have a type, whether that be something physical or a certain type of personality that we're attracted to, but be open. Chances are, if you've been dating your type all your life and things haven't worked out, maybe that isn't the type for you. So really take this time while you're at home to reflect on who you dated in the past and maybe why it didn't work out. And be open to trying a new type because you never know how things will work out, and why not try something new right now? Tip 2, create a strong message. Okay, so let's say you've been swiping. You match with somebody that you are actually intrigued by and want to get to know more. Do not, under any circumstances, just message them and say, "Hi." That's awkward. Imagine if you were at a bar and somebody walked up to you and said, "Hi," and then just walked away. When you're messaging somebody, tell them why you messaged them and what intrigued you about their profile or them in particular. Try to connect with things written in their profiles or their photo. For example, if somebody wrote in their profile, "I've traveled to 39 countries and I'm looking to make it to 10 more by the end of the year." Well, then you can ask a question. Which 10 countries would you like to go to? "Oh, I've been to those countries." This way, you're starting by creating a dialogue and you're not just leaving it blank with a hi. Hi messages rarely get responses, so be more creative than that. All right, tip 3. Don't be afraid to take things to the next level. What do I mean by that? It's all virtual. How are we gonna take things to the next level? Well, there's levels to this, right? So if you meet somebody that you're messaging and you're going back and forth and there's really great chemistry and there's a great vibe, move that to a phone call. Yes, texts are great, but to really get to know somebody, you want to hear the tone of their voice, the inflections in what they're saying. So be sure to move that to a phone call. Don't be scared to say, "Hey, let's jump on the phone." I know that we've all gotten used to just texting and emailing and communicating in that way, but there is nothing like hearing the sound of someone's voice. So jump on a phone call. And let's say that the phone calls are going great. You're really liking what you hear. You want to get to know this person even further. Jump on a FaceTime or a video chat. These can be really fun, and right now, it kind of sucks. We can't see people in the flesh, but we could still get to know them over video. One of my clients asked me the other day what she should wear during a video call with somebody. And my advice was this: you want to look presentable, you want to be yourself, but we're all in the house and that's understandable, so you don't need to go over the top. But do and wear something that makes you really comfortable, but understand that we're all going through a pandemic and we're all at home. So there's no need to go full contour and nails and the whole nine. Just be you. Number 4, plan a creative date. So, all the bars are closed, all the restaurants are closed, all the theaters are closed. Pretty much anywhere you'd want to go right now is closed. So how do we have a safe pandemic date? Well, I've got a couple creative ideas for you. One of them is to do a wine tasting. So you can both order wine or go to the store, whatever is safest for you right now, the same kinds of wines, and then taste it over video together and talk about what you like, what you don't, things that you would do at a normal wine tasting. You can also write a list together of places that you want to go when this is all said and done with. So I used to live in New York, and after leaving New York, I realized that I didn't do most of the fun things people do in New York. Like, I've never been to the Statue of Liberty. I don't know why, it just never happened. But that would be a fun date to sit and talk about, well, here are the things I really want to do that I haven't done, and let's make sure that we do them when this is all said and done. Another fun date would be watching a Netflix movie together. Netflix now has a feature where you can both tune into a movie at the same time. The list goes on and on of creative dates that you can do, but just make sure that you're enjoying yourself and that you're not putting pressure on the date itself, but the idea is to get to know somebody and have a really great time while doing it. Okay, number 5. On these dates, you gotta get deep. Let's skip the, what do you do? What part of the city are you from? Yes, those things might be important for just basic chit chatter and getting to know you questions, but don't fall into the trap of just talking about superficial things. Really ask a person who they are, what they want, and what's important to them, and make sure that you're also expressing that to them. Talk about you. Really, why are you on an app? Like, why are you wanting to date right now? It's not just because you're bored. You want something deeper and you want something more, and don't be afraid to express that. So I hope that these tips have been helpful. If you need further help, you could reach me at Tennesha Wood on all platforms. That's TENNESHAWOOD. And also right now, I'm teaching a course on how to overcome your roadblocks that you faced in the past when it comes to dating, and also how to create a better profile, get better matches, and go out on better dates. And you can find that course at swipedright.buzzer.life.